Hello. So I just wanted to quickly document something the Holy Spirit told me. So the Holy Spirit just told me that countries are not real. The Holy Spirit was like, Donnie, if there's no space, if space is a lie, then why do you think countries are real, right? So we want to start with Jesus, right? Jesus said in the Bible that in my Father's house there are many rooms, right? So what we call like countries or continents are essentially rooms. Now, like in there are different types of houses. There are houses that are like condos. There are 2 bedrooms, there are duplexes. So you can think of the world as a house. And inside that house, there are rooms, right? Now, there are some houses that are partitioned with like a plywood that, it's the same room, but there's a plywood partition between them, right? Okay, cool. So that's how so a lot of countries are. So for instance, right, Japan might be right next to America, right? But you never know, right? Why? Because, there's this thing called because partitioning essentially, and then to now make a partition look real, right? There's this whole idea of time zones that has no basis, right? Time zones are like literally invented; they are not based off anything, right? So time zones to make it look as if like it's like, oh, Japan is actually 18 hours behind America, and Japan is far, but meanwhile they might just be like very, very, very close to Colorado might be right next to like might be right next to Tokyo, So and so many examples like that. So the idea of a country is not like it doesn't exist. It's a social construct, and those countries are not far away as we think we are, right? And by the way, the sky of the real map of the world is in the sky, right? All those constellations that we see, all those stars that we see, they're like landmarks, mountains, all those things. So you can literally map the ground from the sky, right? So I just wanted to put it down. Countries are countries are not real. It's very funny, but yeah, countries are not real. At least not like real in the sense that we're thinking of it. And there are partitions with giant partitions, like man-made walls, like know, like mirrors, Pinterest, everything. Anyway, bye bye. The world, truth is always stranger than fiction. Like it's crazy, man. Nothing surprises me anymore, Sha. Oh, and by the way, aviation also helps to sell this illusion, right? So you get on a plane and then you just like you fly around for hours. Meanwhile, the place you are going to is just next door to you, but you just fly around for hours and then you not get to that place and they'll be like, oh, is 2 o'clock in 4 p.m. in the next day. Meanwhile, it's the same it's the same day, right? Because time zone and just like flying around just to like cover up for the time. The whole thing is very, very nice. Though, even like. These are the things that make the world very interesting. We thank God for the privilege of life. Bye-bye.